Let's just say that in your cabinet, you have a mechanical push-to-open device called the tip-on from Blum Manufacturing, and you need to remove it. Or you want to remove it because maybe you would like to have one that has a little more gusto. Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to remove the mechanical tip-on device, the push-to-open device, and maybe you're going to replace it with something heavier. The first thing that we have to do in this process of removing the mechanical tip-on device from our drawer runners is to remove the synchronization rod from your drawer unit. And there's a right way and a wrong way of going about that. So to start with, we're going to look at the correct way of getting the synchronization rod off of the mechanical tip-on units. So let's start with that. So we need to open our drawer, and in this case it's a shelf. I have a shelf here. So the correct way to do it is to activate the tip-on device and let it open the drawer, or in my case the shelf. And pull the drawer out, and I'm releasing the shelf lock. And now I'm reaching under the drawer and removing the, unlocking these devices and removing the shelf. So by activating the device, now we have oriented our pinions on the tip-on units so we can remove the synchronization rod. Let me give you a close-up look at that. So here's our close-up. Let's get in real close here if we can. There's a close-up picture of this. Here's your synchronization rod and your pinions. So the pinions are oriented in such a way that we can pop the synchronization rod out. And now the synchronization rod is removed. This is also the orientation on these pinions that you would have when you're installing a synchronization rod. So there's the correct way. We have just visualized the correct way to remove the synchronization rod from the tip-on devices. And now we're going to take a look at the incorrect way to do it. In this clip, we're showing you the incorrect way to get at the synchronization rod to remove it. And that's by, instead of using the push-to-open device in order to open our shelf here, I force the shelf open like this. And now when I remove the shelf, my synchronization rods can't be removed because the pinions are not oriented in such a way that I can do it. Let's take a closer look at that. Now we're taking a look at the pinion orientation after we have forced the drawer open by pulling on it and overriding the tip-on device. Now let's get a close-up of that now. So in this clip you can see clearly that our pinions here have rotated so that it's not possible to get the synchronization rod out of the cabinet. And if we try to pull it out, good chance we're going to break either the synchronization rod adapters on the end, or we might even break the tip-on device itself. But normally what's going to break is these adapters right here on the end of the synchronization rod. Now that you've seen the right way and the wrong way to get the synchronization rod out, let's get back to getting the actual tip-on unit out off of the drawer runners. In this case, it's a Movento runner. We're going to take it out of the cabinet and tip it over so we can make the removal. I got a lot of stuff to take out of here too, because this is a Blum pull-out shelf lock, and I got to remove these latches here. And now the runner is removed. Well, let's get up here real close. We need to flip this thing over, get to the bottom side. This is the tip-on device we're removing. And we want to be on the bottom side so we can see under here. And Here's the trigger. We could just as well remove that. We don't, if you're just going to replace this, you don't need to remove the trigger. So right here is where we need to focus, right there. That's where we have to focus. So you need to keep your eye focused right there. We're going to push down on this, depress it, kind of hard, and then push forward. Now it's released. You see that? How nice that came loose? And it's off. As long as we're at it, I might as well show you how to remove the trigger. I've seen people use their muscles and pull this. What I like to do to remove this is I put a knife under here, right there, like that. And that's just enough to make it easy to pull it off. And it's removed. Well, there you are. In this video, the removal of the mechanical tip-on device for Movento and for Legra box. They're exactly the same parts anyway, so that's all there is to removing them, and you can replace it then with another one. Now, if you want to see how to install this, there's a video on installing tip-on for Legra box and installing tip-on for Movento. Pick one of those and look at it to see how to install. If you like this video, thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe.